Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to make a custom elevator to suit any size that your base needs. Just to go through the basics of how an elevator works, you have your entry point here, which starts wedging your ores into the elevator, your elevator itself, which just brings it up, and then your exit point, which just dumps the ores off the elevator into wherever you want it. Alright guys, so to start off with the entryway, make sure you have the entrance to your elevator at your refiner instead of the forge, because it's just way easier and forged ores don't get transported upwards that easily. So once you have your curved piece conveyors set up correctly, so rotated correctly, make sure they're facing upwards, but just drag them out a bit, doesn't have to be too accurate. And with your refiner over here, decrease the Y by 1 and decrease the X by 1. That will make sure that you'll all fit into the conveyor as smoothly as possible, and then start testing. So put your refined ore back in your refiner, it will reset its position, so don't worry. So over here, too much of a space in between the conveyors. So what you're going to do is squish these together, make sure they're symmetrical, so the center of these two should be in the middle here. And let's take out our ores again, and watch yours very carefully. Look at that, it fits perfectly, and it goes upwards, so that is our entry point done. Next up we have our main chute. Now, you only need one conveyor for this, but I recommend having two conveyors because this height over here really does matter, and having a higher height for your exit point on your conveyor will make a big difference and will give you a lot more ore storage. So what you just have to do is line these up like this. Don't worry about this gap over here, it doesn't really matter. There we go, that is all aligned. And scale your conveyors up. So pressing 4 or clicking this, tapping this, you can scale this however you want. But I'm going to leave it right there. And test it out first before you actually do anything. See, the ores are going perfectly. And that is going upwards. Great. Alright, so that is our main conveyor setup. Now let's work on our exit. So what you're going to do is have these curved piece conveyors here pointing in the direction that the elevator is going. And over here, I recommend having these extra pieces to funnel it into your forge. Now the reason why I have this is because if I didn't, then let's just demonstrate here. If I didn't, then some of the ores would come over here and get pushed to either side. And when that happens, if there's too many at the same time, they'll just get stuck. And that is not what we want. So if we have these conveyors here, this applies to both glass and other ores. We have those here on a 22.5 degree angle. You can set this over here and just rotate it with these knobs. Position them and keep on testing to see keep on testing them to see where they'll fit the best. And I've just come over here and done this. Make sure they're scaled down a bit. That, and make sure they don't cut across here because that will block out some of the refined ores that are coming up. So when you have this over here, it will just make sure all your ores come one by one into the forge, and after they come out, it's up to you what you want to do. I personally have an automatic loader down here, but let's just go test that out and see it's all working well. So we've got our tin. Let's watch it come up the elevator. That is going perfectly. And sometimes they might fall back down a bit, but that is alright because they'll keep on going back up, and if they don't, they'll get pushed up by a different ore. Let's see, that gets put in perfectly. No obstructions. And boom. That is how you make a functional conveyor in Oaklands. Now, one extra thing is some ores will be too small to fit in conveyors. This one was nearly too small, but sometimes they'll like be too small and they'll just drop over here. Those aren't worth selling because they'll sell for around $10, which is not good. So I'll just put them over here, just sends them off my plot. And there's a last bit of copper. So that's how you make your own custom conveyor in Oaklands. That was a very basic and general tutorial, so if you have any questions relating to your specific setup, then ask me in the comments below and I'll try and help you out the best I can. Thank you.